So I'm going to do something very different for this video, and I'm going to be sharing you my Michael Myers wish list for Dead by Daylight, where I just share everything that I would like to see come to the game for Michael Myers. We'll go over things such as like gameplay aspects such as buffs and nerfs, as well as cosmetic stuff such as skins and emblems and stuff like that. I'll also put some gameplay in the background for those who would like to watch something while I ramble on about Halloween, and the first thing I would like to go over are Myers buffs and nerfs. I don't think it's very controversial to say that Myers is a little outdated for this day and age in Dead by Daylight, especially when we have killers now that have like 3 to 4 powers. He's just a little too slow and too clunky to actually keep up with the current roster. So I think making a couple of his add-ons base kit would probably help, such as the J. Myers Memorial and the Hair Bow. The J. Myers Memorial increases your stalk rate by 25%, and the Hair Bow increases your tier 3 by 30 seconds. The main thing I want to look into is the Memorial page. Yes, this would really help with close range stalking speed, but it would also really help with stalking survivors at range, because I think Michael would benefit from being able to actually stalk from a distance, because it will help this whole stealth aspect. You know, survivors are not going to easily spot him when he's just approaching them very slowly. I think he could really benefit from being able to stalk a little faster at range. And the Hair Bow, extra 30 seconds on your tier 3, that'd be awesome. That'd be so nice. Another thing I think should be adjusted is make it faster to get out of tier 1. Like, it's just too slow to get out of tier 1. Like, I think it's the same amount of stalk it takes from tier 1 to tier 2 that it takes to get from tier 2 to tier 3. I mean, like, that should not be the case. Like, and especially since you can't gain Bloodlust and you're also very slow in tier 1, if a survivor is smart, they can make it very hard for you to get out of tier 1, which is annoying. Like, I had a survivor today who looped me around a very tall rock for like 30 seconds, and then I was able to stalk them. That should never be the case. Like, I should not have to go above and beyond just to get out of tier 2 so I can actually play the game properly. A couple add-ons I think they should adjust are the jewelry add-ons and the tombstone add-ons. The jewelry add-ons, they increase your movement speed while stalking, which I think is very pointless. I think they should change this to affect your lunge, because in tier 3 you actually get an extended lunge. So I think it would really help in Chase if you had add-ons that actually increase your lunge even more. I think that'd be really cool. And Tombstone, you know, the big bad guy in the room. Tombstone is just too impressive. Like, being able to take a survivor out of the game right off the bat, that's stupid. If they reworked it entirely, I wouldn't mind it at all, but they could also like set a limit to Tombstone. Like, you have to hook a survivor once before you can actually Tombstone them. I think that would work out pretty well too. And the last thing, please raise the stalking cap for Myers. Myers is the only killer in the game that can actually lose their power. Like, you could say Freddy and Pig also lose their power as the game goes along, but like, Freddy still has his pallets and his puddles, and Pig still has her dash ability. Michael, when he loses his power, he has nothing. All he has is a big ass kitchen knife. That's it. Like, there should be no killer in the game that actually loses their power. So I think either raising the stalking cap for Myers, or maybe making it so when you hook a survivor, it gives you a little bit more stalk back, would be really helpful. And I guess you can also say you have to be a little bit more responsible with how you stalk. Like, I've had moments where I've accidentally popped a tier 3 by accident. It's heartbreaking when that happens. I guess we can get into characters. I only have one character that I would really love to see in the game, and that is Dr. Loomis. He's my favorite horror character of all time. And if he couldn't be a character, I wouldn't mind him being a skin, but I think as a character, he could bring very iconic voice lines to the fog. You're just going on monologues or something like that, or just shouting these crazy shit like evil. It'd be so funny to play as him, and he just shouts that. It'd be so hilarious. And like, speaking of voice lines, when he's in a game with Michael himself, he could like say like special voice lines to him specifically, which would be really cool. Like, say something like from Halloween 4 is like, "Michael, please leave those people in peace." Like, bro, that'd be so cool. That'd be awesome. And if he is an actual character and it comes with perks, I actually came up with a perk myself. It's called it's not good. Keep in mind, I'm not, boasting about it like it's good, but it's called the Watchful Protector. When the obsession is hooked twice, Watchful Protector activates. Whenever the obsession is in chase and you're within 15 meters, you can trade a health state with the obsession and you become broken for 60 seconds. I think this would be a fun perk, and it's very fitting for Loomis because it's based around like obsession stuff and altruism, because he is a very altruistic character in Halloween and very obsessive as well. So I think that'd be a pretty cool perk. And, if he couldn't be a character, I wouldn't mind him being a skin as well. Dr. Loomis, you're a reskin for Lori, have iconic voice lines, and it would be actually pretty cool if you can get a banner and an emblem for Loomis if you buy the bundle. That'd be pretty cool. Another cosmetic I would like to see in the game is a Lori Christmas sweater. I think her and Quentin are the only two old school survivors that actually don't have a Christmas sweater, which I think is just blasphemy. They should definitely have a Christmas sweater. I guess it has something to do with the rights issue. Like, they have to ask the rights holder and they probably don't approve of it, but I would really love to have a Lori Christmas sweater. I'd be much more enticed to play as her more if she did have one. If you're wondering what kind of Christmas sweater she would have, my idea is to actually give her Karen's Christmas sweater from Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, and you can make it all bloody, torn up, and also you can like age up Lori so it kind of makes sense why she has it, like to commemorate Karen when she died in Halloween Kills. Spoiler, by the way, my bad. A couple more cosmetics is a couple Michael masks. I know they probably only have the rights for the 1978 film, but I would love to have a Halloween 4 mask or a 2018 mask or a Halloween Kills mask. Those would be absolutely awesome. Especially like the Band-Aid look from part 4, that'd be cool too. As well as some jumpsuits for Myers. Like, he's worn a bunch of different jumpsuits throughout the entire franchise, such as like the very, very dark green one from 1978. He had a light navy blue one in part 6. He had a dirty, greasy brown one in Rob Zombie's Halloween, and even the newest ones are pretty cool too. Next up, I have actually to rework Myers' his model, his character model. Myers is too damn big. He looks like a mix between The Rock and Tyler Mane. Like, he's too muscular, too tall, too bulky. Like, he has little chubby sausage fingers. Like, why does Michael have sausage fingers? Please, make him shorter, make him skinnier. Like, he was like 5'11", 150 pounds in the original movie. Why is he 7 foot something, a hunka man? Like, bro, come on. Make his mask look a little closer to the original. He's never had jet black, slicked back hair. He's always had that brown, poofy, kind of mohawk-ish look to his hair. Also, make his skin a little bit, skin-like. He looks like a statue. Like, his skin looks like the texture of a statue. Also, I wouldn't mind if they kept it in the game, but I would really appreciate them adjust his stun noise because it's a little too exaggerated and a little too goofy for Michael. I guess that's the funny thing about Dead by Daylight. It's a very exaggerated, very goofy kind of horror game. Myers never made that noise. Like, he went, not like, what the hell is that, dude? A couple weapon skins I would like to see in the game is a Halloween bar from Halloween Kills, the fluorescent light bulb from Halloween Kills. I know that's kind of like weird, logically it would shatter on impact when it slapped a survivor, but like, it's a video game. Who cares? A knitting needle. Lori, she stabbed him in the neck. I think it'd be really cool if he had a knitting needle, and also like a big pair of scissors. No real reason for that. I know he used it in Halloween 5. I was running out of ideas, so I just put big pair of scissors. No real logic behind that. Some miscellaneous items I think should be in the game is a Halloween calling card and a Michael Myers mask emblem. I don't know why we don't have like P100 rewards giving us these items. I think a really cool idea for the calling card is to have a scene from the original movie where Lori is walking down the sidewalk and Myers' shoulder comes in the frame. I think that'd be a really cool calling card, and have his mask as the emblem. I'll put an example of what I'm talking about on the screen right now. If you like it, let me know. And the last miscellaneous item I would like to see is a Halloween themed charm. I don't know what you can make this. You can make it the pumpkin, you can make it a knife, you can make it anything. You can make it Michael's mask. The last thing I'm going to go over, it's a little controversial, but I really do think they should rework Myers' Mori. I think it's a little too expressive or a little too emotional for Michael Myers. Like, one, he's just too damn big. Honestly, I think he's just too big. So I think he would really benefit from having an entire Mori rework. Me personally, I would really like if the Nurse Franco kill from Halloween 2 was his new Mori. It's very iconic, it's my personal favorite as well. And also it'd be really cool and be very fitting because like even if you're using like Tombstone or the Ebony Mori, like you're already stabbing them in the back with Tombstone. So like all you have to do is just change how you stab them, lift them up, and you know, they squirm around like and and you rip the knife out of their back. And for the Ebony Mori or whatever Mori you use, you can make it so, you know, they get up like how they do in the Freddy Mori, and you just stab them in the back and lift them up. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think the Mori they have now is very fitting for the character. I don't know what it is about it, aside from him just being too damn big. And that should do for my Michael Myers wish list. I hope you did like it. If you have something that you would like to see in the game, please put it down in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.
God damn you.